Subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get all the latest updates.
For much of 2021, Uttarakhand was in the news and for once at the center of Indian politics.
तुम क्या करती हो? मैं एनजीओ चलाती हूँ। एनजीओ चलाती है, घुटने फटे दिखते हैं, समाज के बीच में जाती हो।
The BJP was given a historic mandate in 2017, and the Dev Bhoomi wanted the Vikas Prime Minister Modi had promised. But 5 years on, there is a sense that the Saffron Party hasn't done enough. The BJP High Command sensed the change and retaliated by changing their Chief Minister twice in 1 year.
But has that move worked? How close is the battle between the BJP and the Congress, and what other issues will the people of Uttarakhand vote for when they go to the polls? In March 2021, almost 4 years after he had first sworn in as Chief Minister, Trivendra Singh Rawat resigned. In came Tirath Singh Rawat, who barely lasted 3 months before he was replaced by Pushkar Singh Dhami.
Even experts have found it difficult to justify why Trivendra Rawat was replaced by Tirath Rawat and not Pushkar Singh Dhami.
I think very, very damaging for BJP's own prospects. Now Dhami has come in, he's trying to, I think he gives a sense of dynamism over there.
This has given an opening for the Congress to capitalize on. Former CM Harish Rawat is still the popular pick of the locals, according to an opinion poll by Z News.
मैं जो कुछ कह रहा हूँ उस पर मैं लोगों का विश्वास नहीं पैदा कर पा रहा हूँ तो फिर तो मेरे 55 साल की मेहनत बेकार होगी। उन्होंने कहा जिताना है और कहा हरीश रावत तुमको लड़ना है तो मैं लड़ने का संकल्प लेकर के रिचार्ज होकर के आया हूँ।
I think it's a much bigger test, and in that test BJP has spoiled its own scene to a large extent due to the infighting and change of leadership, factionalism within the party. So those have, I think, cost them something.
The BJP's problem don't end here. In recent years, Uttarakhand has seen a growing number of natural disasters.
In the last year itself, heavy rainfalls in February and then October caused hundreds of deaths. The Congress has gone as far to say that they will include disaster management issues like improving the parameters of relief and rescue work in their manifesto. While Uttarakhand's geography has a part to play in it being a hotspot of such disasters, there are other ways in which we can reduce the risks they pose, according to climate specialists.
Yeah, but what we can do that we can really improve the non-structural measures to flood. And non-structural measures means that we need to improve the forecast system, and depending on that we have to go for a proper evacuation planning.
Professor Ghosh adds that there has been a huge improvement in tackling disaster management in India, but technological advancements still need to be made.
There is no good forecasting system is really existing over this region of the Himalaya, and we actually need a very good forecasting system over the Himalaya, and this is the first need of the hour. Once we have that, then we can think of how can we really do the adaptation measures, how to do the evacuation, and so on.
The BJP has also faced strong resistance from the Char Dhams after it had introduced the Char Dham Devasthanam Board Act in the state's Vidhan Sabha in 2019. The act brought 53 mandirs of Uttarakhand, including the Char Dhams, under one governing body, the Shrine Board, who'd be given the power to frame policies, formulate the budget, and sanction expenditure, among others. This upset the Purohits of the mandir, who in response protested the decision.
So what may be their intention is that this is the way they try to control the religious places of worship, because those are the places where millions of rupees is coming in the form of offerings and so on, right? But what my humble opinion would be that if there is a way that government can control places of worship, that control should apply to all religions.
As the BJP looks to recover ground on multiple fronts, it has acted belatedly to appease the Char Dhams.
The strong opposition saw current Chief Minister Dhami withdraw the bill from the State Assembly.
Also, Prime Minister Modi says, in really quotable quotes, that great sentence, great line that he has, that government has no business to be in business. Right? So if that is what he means and that is what he is proclaiming, then the same sentiment should apply to religious places of worship also.
Uttarakhand has a history of replacing its governments every 5 years. Analysts say that with factionalism inside the BJP and Congress's inability to project a face other than Harish Rawat, the battle for the state will be tight.
It's great to see you here. Thank you for watching our work. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to Mojo Story and support independent, robust journalism.